Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Yeah, Zip Tie, had to mess with some. I'm still really new to this. So I know sound, I've done stereos and stuff, but this whole like studio, a little bit different. So yeah, thanks for that. I had to switch the mic over. I think I have a mic on the cam, and then I also bought like a legit mic. And I think what it was doing, boss, was it was conflicting with the two microphones. So I had to pick a mic. Is that too loud? Is it coming through choppy or anything? Tony came in and fixed it for me, man. I really hope they show up tonight. Y'all go ahead and hit that like too. Slightly choppy bitterness. Okay. Okay. How's that better? I'm trying to get the volume set right too, so I'm still kind of messing with this mic. It's real sensitive. I don't know how it's like arms. It's more than arm's length away from me, so. Slightly choppy. Need to get Tony in here to fit guys, right? Okay, cool. All right, thanks, Bitterness Barbie. Appreciate it. See how many more show up here. I told everybody 7 o'clock, but it was giving me some technical difficulties here, so. All right, awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. I need to make you. There we go. Okay. Done. 7 o'clock. All right. Here we go, David E. Taylor. You're a piece of shit. All right. So it's going to be open Q&A tonight, guys. We got Bitterness Barbie here. They've been with us for quite a while, can answer a lot of questions. On David, leave them in the chat, and we'll go ahead and answer them as they come in. Questions we can't answer, we will most definitely do the research on them. Most of the group here has been on David for, several years. So anybody has any questions, don't hesitate to ask them. I've been on David for about 4 years. It's getting goofy. Like choppy Bitterness Barbie. Like, does it sound choppy? Okay. Yeah, everything's brand new, man. Does David E. Taylor weigh 350 pounds? That's a good question, Willie McPeters. I'd say he's probably somewhere close to that. Definitely high cholesterol diet like he's on. I would think so. You know, when you have live lobster delivered like that, quite often, you know, your cholesterol is going to go up really high, I think. Oh, no problem, man. I like doing this. This is fun for me. I enjoy doing this. I don't like the fact that David is doing it so blatantly in front of us, and you know, he's gone on this long, and it's just he thinks it's a big fucking game, really, you know. And when you start scamming mentally ill people out of fucking money, like that's how much lower can you get? I mean, that's pretty much as low as you can go, Willie, you know? And that's what I always try to tell these people is like, put the shoe on the other foot. What if you had a family member, you know, and they were at the hands of David? David, fuck no, he'll never reach out to me, Zip Tie. He wishes. Okay, cool, bitterness, Barbie, thank you. No, he'll never reach out to me, ever. I wish he would. David, if you're watching, reach out to me. Give me a call, man. You have my number. Call me anytime. And we'll talk full frontal style. I'm pretty sure he's already come in, and it wouldn't surprise me if he's here right now actually watching. I wish he would reach out to me, Zip Tie, but the thing is he won't give me that power. That's the thing with him, is he won't give me that power because he knows that it will give me that power. But I already know I have him in a bind, you know. The fact that we're now all filing fraud reports against him, I mean, dude, David, Michelle, you guys can't run from those fraud reports, okay? I just sent out 2 today, and there's several other channel members that are doing the same thing now, David. So, you know, what you're doing, David, is beyond, dude, fucking scamming mentally ill people. That's where I kind of went with this, guys, is the fact that this shit should be fucking illegal. Hear who eating, David? Zip Tie, email me. My email's in this channel description, I think. Shoot me an email. If he's not under tax and fraud investigation, he's going to be, with all the fucking fraud reports we're going to send in on him. That's the thing. When you want to get these state agencies moving, like these interagencies and the federal agencies, like you gotta fucking their desks up with paperwork, man. There's no way around it. You have to. That's the only way to get these guys moving. Plain and simple. Oh, fuck, dude, for sure he's hiding. Dude, that guy does not want to be seen anywhere, especially up in where he's at. He's over in Chesterfield, Missouri, but what I was just hearing on the news is that they're having like some kind of generator crisis over there. Just kind of like some weird shit, you know. It's like they're price gouging generators in where he's living in Taylor, like Dearborn area. Kind of funny, it came across my channel earlier. I was like, oh shit, that's where fucking David lives, you know. Yeah, he's hiding, Zip Tie, no doubt, dude. And when he travels, guys, check this out. When he travels, they travel in a fucking convoy, probably 10, 12 cars, maybe deep, depending on, you know, where they're going, who's with them, you know. But when they're rolling out together, they're going to roll 10, 12 deep, no doubt. Armed security, everything that works. 2 armed security that I know of for sure. I mean, Zip Tie, would you want to be seen with the kind of exposure he's been getting? Yeah, Jamison Martin. Yeah, absolutely. No formal training. Spends most of his time begging for money. Absolutely. Y'all make sure you hit that like and subscribe while you're here too, man. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 so I can actually do a live. So, yes, no formal. Yeah. And the thing is, Jamison, that's the thing is, dude, I'm college educated. My grandma was Catholic all her life, man. And never once did she walk around talking about, oh, I see Jesus, you know, all her life. Grandma wasn't at church on Sunday. You know what? She was watching fucking mass on TV. That's for sure. No doubt. So that's where I don't get this. Jemison Martin. Yeah, I thank you guys for being here. You know, and the thing that I think that I constantly think about is why this? Out of all things that could be exposed open and publicly, why the church? Why the cults? Why the scam within these cult ministries? No, bitterness, Barbie, and that's the thing. Never. That's, you know, she never once talked about fucking performing miracles. Ever. And that's, again, this is, you know, how do these people just all of a sudden in 5 years, oh, I've seen Jesus. Oh, big time, Martin. Yeah, fuck yes, big time. That's what I don't get. Like, after Chad and Lori Daybell, fuck yeah, the cops should be knocking on their fucking door right now. The fact that there's kids involved in this shit, you know, that's where it's getting kind of weird. Because now David's writing books, fucking children's books about kids. Jeff Morton, what's up, brother? Thanks for coming to the chat tonight, man. Appreciate it. We're talking about, Martin brought up Chad Daybell about, you know, how after those kids were found dead, you know, that all these fucking cults should start being investigated, plain and simple, you know. And this is where I don't like to get political on the channel, because it's politics are just a fucking heated topic in America in the first place anyways. You know, they always say there's a separation of church and state, but no, these churches pay the government, man. They all pay. They pay to play in their sandbox. Jeff, forget about this. I was Gettysburg. What? Okay, bye. You don't have to be in the chat then. Go watch Gettysburg then, man. Is that all you came in here to say, Jeff? Is just that you're going to watch Gettysburg and say, forget about this? Okay, then go watch Gettysburg, dude. Don't be here. Dude, I'm not forcing you to be here. You're here on your own free will. So you're welcome to leave. Jerry Atkins, because he fucking scams people. Like, what were you expecting, Jeff Haynes? This is a Q&A. Jerry Atkins, because he's claiming to be a fucking church. That's why. I wish they would shut him down. I wish they'd just go knock on his fucking door. Yeah, like Jeff Morton, that's the thing. It's like, dude, what the fuck? Like, dude, Jeff Haynes, you're a fucking moron, dude. Why are you going to come on here and do that shit, dude? Like, what was the point of that? Answer me that, dude. I'm not even going to fucking have you on the channel anymore, because I'm not going to put up with shit like that, okay? Huge ego on this guy? Yeah, that could be it too, Zipline. Come on. How big is his congregation? Yeah, that guy's, I don't know. Fucking Jeff Haynes, man. Pointless. Like, that guy was just here to start shit and talk shit, basically. Anyways, simple. Block him. He's off the channel. Plain and simple, done. And again, guys, like, that kind of shit here is like, you know, I like to have the subscribers, but if there's people going to be fucking dumb shits like that on here, you know what, dude? Get off the channel. I don't want you here. Plain and simple. Nope. No. I'm not going to deal with people like that. Plain and simple. Barbie, you know that. I'm not going to deal with shit. There's too much just fucking fucked up shit already going on in the process of bringing down David. Why are we going to deal with assholes like that? You know? Yeah, the designer clothes, Jamison. Yeah, bullshit. Saying you sweated through them. Chuck Taylor, thanks for coming to the chat, man. Hit that thumbs up, brother, please. I don't tap dance. Yeah. Yeah, it's, well, I thought he was born in well, yeah, he was born in Memphis, Tennessee, guys. That's where he was born at. And then he moved up to Taylor, Michigan. Yeah, that ego. Oh, I live in, my last name's Taylor. I live in Taylor, Michigan. And David is all about his ego. We know that. That's his whole fucking mantra. Yeah, Brian Schmidt. Yeah, he's got. I don't know, man. I don't know about that guy. Amen. You guys started flooding him with amen. But yeah, if anybody's, yeah, Jerry, I am too. That's what I don't get about this whole shit. Hasn't his door been fucking broken down, with all the going on around his fucking cult, and that's, if it's frustrating to say the least, because it's like this motherfucker gets off not paying taxes for 30 fucking years, man. Just keeps bankrupting fucking tax numbers and shit. I'm going on vacation this week, guys. I got a fucking 4 days and a wake up, and I'm fucking going on vacation. But I will make sure to remind David of why he's a piece of shit on the daily. I can't fucking wait to see him in jail. I really can't. He's gonna go to court. Yeah, Ryan Schmidt. It looks like he got his suit from an 80s fucking thrift market or some shit, right? Like, it looks like an old fucking 80s smoking jacket, like something Hugh Hefner would wear back in the 80s. Yeah, Chuck Taylor, because they're labeled as a church. They're labeled as a non-for-profit, as a 501c3. There's real funny shit about government getting involved with churches and the separation of church and state, because they're claiming to be a church, the government won't touch them. It does, man. It looks like something you find in a fucking, like, 80s. Like, it's some fucking dingy fucking thrift store. Like, fucking off the back rack on a wall or some shit. Or, like, fucking thrown up under, like, some like, just rack. Yeah, Chuck, just like Waco. Yeah, Martin, too. He thinks he's untouchable, and that's the thing. We have to let him know that he's not untouchable. Oh, it's missing his moss. There probably is fucking moth holes on the inside of it. He probably got mothballs in the pocket. And somebody asked who was it. I think it was you we were asking earlier. Is it? Speaking of which, it's not a zip, just a twisty. But what you were asking earlier, Zip Tie, is if, I think it was you, is if Michelle was, or David is banging Michelle. Absolutely. She was the first one. Joseph Bush irritates almost as much as David Taylor, like, for real. Yeah, no, he didn't make $4 million in 2015. Okay, guys, by the time 2017 had rolled around, back it up 4 years, 17, 16, 15, 14. That from 2014 to 2017, he had brought in $12 million. Yeah, he's been hitting that for a minute. That's probably, Michelle's his main concubine, guys. Let me check some of my emails here that I have. Oh, yeah, hang on. Oh, let me get one of our other channel followers here. Hang on, guys. Yeah, Ryan Schmidt, that just shows his fucking narcissism too, dude. Like, that, they tell him fucking pick him up and carry him? Dude, what the fuck? That is some weird shit, man. Like, oh man, I don't even want to think about that, bro. That's nasty. That you can add, it looks like Ashley, though, overall, Ashley's body language is really kind of, it's kind of scary looking right now. Not scary in that sense, but she looks like he's ready to get out. Yeah, they had to deadlift his ass. Like, that's, No, they won't contact me, Chuck Taylor. They won't fucking dare contact me. Well, they have. I was the phone call you got the other day, but those are few and far between, guys. Those are really hard to get. I don't speak with arrogance, not speak with boldness. Bitterness, Barbie. That's fucking funny. Yes. Apply for food stamps. Yes. I've reported him. I'm still reporting him. This folder, guys, check it out. And so Louis Longoria had brought up, he'd be, if he has all the information on all these people, he would fill it out on a PDF and send these out to whoever he wants. But that's cool, and I'm all for it. Hell yeah. I take pleasure, though, in taking 10 minutes out of my Monday once a week and filling these out and putting these in the mail. So I do take pleasure in that because I'm allowed to because I pay my taxes. And that's part of the reason why I'm also here is because David is obviously fucking running a huge tax scam. I want to report it. They want to engage directly. I left my number for Michelle. Okay, here's the thing, guys. Ryan Schmidt, dude. David fucking set you up, dude. I'm telling you. He set you up. You're going to fucking go down, Michelle, not David. All right? They're going to come for the person with all the signatures. Where was I going with this? Yeah, Jemison Martin. These are, I'm trying to get these people to think, think for themselves. And they're not. That's ultimately what this group needs to do. That's why I say type his phone line, start talking to those people and telling them, hey, you guys are in a cult, man. I mean, you can't tell these people they're in a cult, guys, because that's one thing you can't tell somebody that's in a cult is that they're in a cult. She will burn with a smile, it seems. Yeah, she will. Yeah, Stockholm Syndrome, Ryan Schmidt, big time. No doubt. Yeah, they feel sorry for him in a sense. She's going to take the fall for him anyways. Yeah, Steve, Steve, man, that's a fucking bummer. Yeah, Chuck, he doesn't want anything in his name because he's going through that case with Harold Lewis right now. He wants everything out of his name. He doesn't want any finances. He doesn't want any kind of financial liability in his name because once that happens, Harold Lewis can take that. And here he is, David, it's fucking funny that, bitterness, Barbie. David will fall, Michelle will take over. Yeah, and David will still be kind of the guy up there preaching. But I would hope that in this sense, the legal system would step in and say, you can't fucking be a church anymore because you have no. Oh, thanks, Kevin. Thanks for joining, man. Y'all hit that like button too. Help me get the subscriber count up. She will fall right after. Yeah, they're going to protect David though, guys. They're going to protect David to the end. Ultimately, they're not going to. Well, Jemison Martin now too. Michelle's name, all the paperwork is in her name. The church, the new fucking cult, all that shit is in her name. The Kingdom of God Global Church, they switched it all over to her name. David has nothing in his name except the Victory Way Lane. There's deer walking right outside my window. Yeah, Otar, totally the fall woman, no doubt. And she don't give a fuck yet, whether either she doesn't care or she doesn't know. But she's got to know. Michelle, you have to know that you're going to take the fall on this. Do you know this, Michelle? I'm going to Jemison Martin. I want to do Kenneth Copeland next. That's what everybody thinks we should do. I mean, there's another gentleman here who's actually doing the documentary for this group and David Taylor and all this other shit. And his family members were actually fucking scammed out of a lot of money by Jesse Duplantis and Kenneth Copeland. I think both of them were terminally ill. That'd be fucking badass, right, Kevin? For her to come and say, axe David. And wasn't it great, Kevin, to see that she actually that Michelle went in and said you'd have to ask Ashley. Jemison Martin, thank you. Have a good evening. Thanks for stopping in and giving your 2 cents. Appreciate it. There's deer like right outside my window right here. You can see them. You know, and I don't know if there ever will be another deposition. Makes me wonder, you know, will there be? I know Tariana Michelle's a fall woman. Yeah, she's going to take the fall, and she doesn't care. As long as is there an echo, Willie? Yeah, they're still fucking building that stage, Zip Tie. Yeah, they are building that stage down in Florida. It's a place called Movie Prop Rental. It's a really Zip Tie. It's a really well-known company that builds like huge fucking stages, dude. Like movie, like prop stages and shit like that for movies. So legitimate company. I called and talked to them. The gift of giving. Oh yeah, Ryan, the airplanes and the jet and all that shit. Yeah, guys, they did not get those airplanes and all that shit. Ryan Schmidt, the size of that stage, you know, the questions I asked, they would need, you know, numerous trucks for that. I'm all for it, man. Willie McPeters. I would love to do that. I would actually love to make his court case, which I'm still highly considering. The Life Crusade, yeah. I don't think he'll ever do the Life Crusade. Well, I don't know though, man. He's too fucking arrogant. Oh man, that'd be some shit, huh, Willie? Go out there. We should go out there with signs that say, "Get this echo out of here, Tony." I'm under the impression that Tony is now that Chin Kim is gone, David has to have some sort of new punching bag, and it's going to be Tony. COVID. That's what happened. I talked to these guys. I called. So they built the stage. They stopped it during COVID. They restarted it. And how they're building the stage is it's built in sections. So they'll pay him money and then they'll build a section. They'll pay him, then they'll build a section. I keep cutting out. Are you guys having any issues, Ryan Schmidt? Am I cutting anything? Anyways, the guys, what they'll do is they'll build the stage in sections. How much it's costing, I don't know. But with the amount of lumber, you know, the cost of lumber, I would think that it's... Oh, okay. It could be a bandwidth issue. That could possibly be it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and like I said, guys, I gotta hardwire my desktop, so yeah, they'll build the stage in sections, guys. And it's huge, man. You guys have seen it. It's a huge fucking stage. And he's going to keep building it too, as long as people are getting in donations. He's going to keep building that stage. And it's just a ridiculous idea, really. It's like that ARC experience. I looked that up, and that was over in like Tennessee or something, wasn't it? And Kentucky or some shit like that. I mean, it's just it just shows that David's just a misuse of funds again. You know, it shows that he's blatantly just building this ridiculous idea of a stage. And David, dude, yeah, Kevin, it is. It's overblown like a bad fucking hairpiece. Goddamn right it is. Marley, no, this is my time. I mean, to build something that big, dude, with that. I mean, again, the lumber prices, man, he's got to be upwards of the millions now on that thing. You know, the rigging, all that shit. Like you're paying for some of the metal rigging. I mean, you're paying by this foot. You know, and David, being what he is, you know, having a little fucking penis, he's got to have that big stage to compensate for his fucking whatever it is. All right, Branchman, stay up. Yep. Always take care of family first, man. Yeah, zip tie. And Nobby, yeah, it's fucking, this stage is fucking hideous, man. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button when you come on in, man. Oh, you guys want me to share Marley? All right. All right. Now that Marley's on live. Almost certainly stages, it's just money laundering. Yeah, Iron Prince. I mean, I don't know what would he get out of it though, you know? I mean, like we've talked about Iron Prince before, like he's fucking spending millions to chase pennies, you know? It's stupid. Do you think this worship team is in on what's really going on, or are they just blind? Kevin, you know, I think both. They got to know what's going on. I mean, how can you not fucking know what's going on with this? How can you be so fucking blind? I mean, they have some of their cult members up there talking about fucking bugs talking to them and shit. I mean, yeah, that's fucking weird. Oh, Marley sees the deer outside. There's a little baby deer sitting right here. He plans on others taking the fall when everything crumbles. Bruce Parkins, yeah, he's going to have everybody else take the fall, and you know, maybe play the insanity defense even. Claims voices were talking to him the whole time. That could be a possibility. Yeah, he's not going to do a show. I always refer to it as his vanity when I am trolling. Yeah, he's got to hate us. I hope he's here tonight too. I hope he dropped in to say hi. He's insane. He's insane for a reason. He plans on the others taking the fall. Yeah, Bruce, we were talking about Michelle taking the fall, actually. You know, we think Michelle's going to be the fall guy. I mean, again, her name's and everything. The house they just purchased, Michelle and Joseph purchased that house cash and fucking put their name on the paperwork. So again, that's just showing that David is taking everything out of his name. He's not going to have that fucking $1.4 million house in his name when he's going to court with Harold Lewis, you know, and then when that case takes a shit, you know, they're going to come after David and start doing that discovery on all his finances. But on that, they're going to have to do a whole nother set of fucking discovery for the case. And that's going to take what? Another fucking 4 fucking years? Like this case has? Chesterfield, Jerry Atkins, he's got 2. They're about 3.7 miles exact from each other. He's got 2 houses. Iron Prince, the FBI have everything they need. It goes deeper than that, though. There's possibly some labor, fucking real huge labor laws going on here. Kevin, it's okay. Yeah, no, okay. So here's the thing, Kevin. This is how the way this is working out. Okay, the 1302 Wild Horse Meadows. It's in the Kingdom of God Global Church. Okay, right now. That's the name it's under, because that's how these prosperity ministries get these fucking huge mansions. Is their income is like, that's one of the fucking largest write-offs on these cult ministries. I'm pretty sure, Abby. Yeah, it would have surprised me. Would have surprised me. David, I wish David would contact me. Oh, back to you, Kevin. The new house they just got is Michelle and Joseph. Okay, I won't give out the information where I got it from, but it's the information I got was okay. Inside information, okay, guys. Again, I won't say my sources, but gist of the conversation from these people that I got my sources is that the checks were bounced. There are 2 bounced checks, okay? And Michelle and Joseph are claiming to be brother and sister on this deal too. So that was the other weird thing about this, guys, is that Michelle and Joseph are fucking claiming to be brother and sister. So I hope he's here watching too tonight, P streams. It wouldn't surprise me if he's in here. He just won't say shit about it. Oh, hush your mouth. Yeah, just allegedly, right? Don't understand why the court doesn't hold him in contempt for not producing docs and put him in jail. Fucking 100%. And again, P streams, the judge upheld all the old orders from the court that recused themselves prior to this. Okay, so yeah, to say allegedly, yeah, so I have to say allegedly, my opinion. All right, so David and Joseph are now on, the information I got is they're on this new house. They signed for it together, okay? 1.4 million was what the house was originally listed for, guys. 1.4. When the checks bounced, all right, they got hit with a $50,000 aggravation fee. The initial information I received was 50,000. Then just recently I heard it was 20, but with my source, I was like, hey, didn't you say it was 50? He's like, it could have been, you know. So they got hit with a fine on this deal because they were fucking off their time. They were fucking off the seller. They were fucking off the bank. And you know, to bounce a check like that, David, on a fucking huge purchase like that, man, dude, I could motorboat the man of God. I could fucking Israel, whatever, what. Yeah. Brother and sister, you. So yeah, cash purchase. And again, anybody who donated money to David this last year, guess where that cash just went? To this mansion. So just to let you know. Okay, that's enough, buddy. So purchase cash. Michelle and Joseph are on the paperwork together. From what I heard, the neighborhood is already kind of aware that there's some weird fucking shit going on. Because this is a really No, nothing. Congrats on your life. So happy for us, for you. Absolutely. Yeah. Hey, thanks for coming. Where was I going? So the people are kind of aware that David's already there. And when he leaves, he's gonna leave out in a group. He's not gonna go anywhere by himself. He most likely won't go anywhere. He's got his little mansion now, up on a hill, secluded, fenced in. Yeah, the cash grab, Kevin, to make up for the last house buy. Yeah. I mean, dude, when you pay one, unless you're fucking Jeff Bezos or Mark Zuckerberg or some fucking rich techie, dude, I don't know who's just got $1.45 million in cash laying around. You know, and I would think to go pull that kind of money out of the bank, there would have to be some kind of record, you know? I mean, that's just what I'm thinking. I don't know. I've never pulled $1.45 million cash out of the bank, so I don't know. I'm just taking a stab at it and thinking that's gonna throw a red flag up in the you know, the banks. Oh, but they need all that to house the students he's teaching. Yeah. his fucking Lindy, his what is it? Campus of the Harvest. Yeah, and that's all bullshit too. Anybody who's watching this who thinks that David's going to start this school up, it's not happening. David is not accredited. He will never be anything of a school or anything like that. Anybody who thinks they're going to get a degree from this school is wrong. David's got to cover up them dirty pillows. Yeah, his real number one. Which document, Kevin? Hope that document has to be provided in a spotlight in December. Yeah, thanks, Bruce Parkins. Let's see. So the guy you talked to who said they live in dorms, which mansion is that? I don't know where they're staying, Irie. I don't know who, they have several houses under this ministry. And that's one of the other things that's part of this scam is when you're operating a church like this is you can only have one parsonage for your church. You can't have all these fucking houses and shit like that. It doesn't work like that. I'm not even a school. It's just an excuse. That school's not accredited. Yeah. And that's what I asked them, P Streams, is if the school was credited. And they're like, oh, well, that's what we're trying to get to. New houseboy. Do you think he will ever be shut down or put in jail at least one, like at least one other one did? Jerry Atkins, I definitely think David has his shit coming to him. Yeah, Cat Mom, I've pretty much followed the money. And the thing is it's an interstate kind of scam going on. It's not just in one state, it's in multiple states. He's running a scam out of Michigan and Missouri. Yeah, worldwide, basically. When you're accepting cryptocurrency, Cat Mom, that shit's dark web. It really is. Like that's unsubstantiated income when you have cryptocurrency coming into shit like that. I did the research on it, and that's what it kind of sums up to: is unsubstantiated income is money that has no known source. Yeah, he doesn't, and that's, again, you guys are both on it, Kevin and Cat Mom. They're too sloppy. Yeah, and P Streams, the fact that the checks were bounced, I would think the bank would be like, what the fuck? For a purchase that big, 1.4 million, and you're bouncing 2 checks? I would have thought the bank would have been like, oh yeah, we can't do business with you. Sorry. Matthew Mort, there is organizations for it. I've found out from several sources. There is organizations out there. It's just these people, Matthew, they have to want to come out of these cults, man. It has to be on them. It has to be a completely voluntary act on their behalf. Think we could get David E. Taylor on Brazzers? Yeah. Any forensics accountants? Yeah. Clay Fanatic Artisan. Yeah, no problem, man. This is my only social media account, guys. So I don't mind doing this. I enjoy doing this with you guys because we're in this together. Even Marley. Clay Fanatic. Yeah, hell yeah, she's part of the scam. Fuck yeah. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, Matthew and Clay Fanatic. If y'all haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Appreciate you guys being here in the first place. Yeah, artist. No, dude, Michelle knows exactly what the fuck is going on. Michelle, you know what's going on. Don't fucking lie. You're part of the scam, Michelle. Peace Dreams, yeah, dude. How could she not know what's going on? To be that deeply involved, I mean, that's just for her to not know. I mean, Michelle, you're not that dumb. I know you're not. You know exactly what's going on. I'm pretty sure he stopped in and I don't know if he's still watching. I hope he is because he's a fucking piece of shit. David, you're a piece of shit. See these people in here, David? These people are all in here for the same common purpose. All the people in the chat here want to see the same thing that I do. You in fucking jail. That's it. Worldwide scam. Last post was from 2018. They're all in on it. The ones who didn't know left years ago. Yeah. If she didn't know anything, she would have lied so much in her deposition. Yeah. And this is where the depositions fit together, guys. Like the depositions together is it. Think get flagged by terrorism laws, patriotic, etc. Yeah, Otar the Mad. I'm thinking, I mean, for them to not even be able to pull a conventional loan, I mean, to write checks, then bounce, and then have to go back and use cash. I mean, dude, that's big time fucking red flag to a bank, I would think, I mean, 1.4 million, then you bounce 2 checks. I mean, I'm kind of trying to figure out what, how much the checks were that they bounced on a $1.4 million transaction. I mean, I'm thinking 10%. So what? Tyrone is watching your crusades from Cell Block C, Apostle. He's watching how you turn around and hold the mic. Yeah, Cat Mom and Otar, no doubt. The big transactions at a bank. Yeah, man. David, like, dude, those don't fucking hide, man. Those are big transactions. Or Michelle, actually, you're the one with the fucking, your name is on all the shit now, Michelle. I mean, those are big transactions, Michelle. Those don't go unnoticed. You know that, right? And you might think you're outsmarting everybody and you're smarter than everybody, but Michelle, your bank transactions, bank records don't lie. I mean, 2 bounce checks on a fucking mansion bounce. Those countries, but nothing for these huge scammers. Yeah, weird, right? Peace streams. It's like our country will do business with their own fucking scam artists, but they won't do business with these other people out of country. Well, Kevin, Rick Fraser had a private investigation done into David prior to the deposition. Marlo guy, sorry, man. Thanks, brother, for coming. Appreciate it, man. What was I going? He's letting Bubba get it. DJ Smooth was full of deposition. Yeah, okay, so Kevin, I spoke to Rick Fraser earlier on in this, and he kind of gave me the insight of what happened. He sat next to David Taylor in court I think this was at the time where Debbie was going through courts. He kind of gave me an insight. He sat next. This is what he told me. He's like, I got to court, and he's like, I saw David. He's like, I went in and sat next to him. He's like, I didn't even sit down next to him first. He was like, I saw David sitting in the court, and good night, Lindy Cash. Have a good evening. Thanks for stopping in. He told me, this is what Rick's telling me. I FaceTime with him, guys. This is the one conversation that I had with Rick. FaceTime with him. And overall, Rick is a nice guy. But Rick had the private investigation done into David. Okay. So got off tangent. So Rick sees David in court. David's sitting next to somebody. He's like, David has somebody sitting next to him. And he's like, I go over, stand next to him, and the guy sitting next to David says, hey, there's Rick Fraser. And he was like, David looks over at me like, oh shit, that's Rick Fraser. And he's, introduces himself, hi, I'm Rick Fraser. And he sits down next to him. This is Rick telling me this. Okay, guys, I'm telling you all in context, this is what's going on in this conversation. He tells me, he's like, I sit down next to him, and we get to talking, and conversation at the end, he was like, I asked David, I was like, hey, man, how about just giving back 10% of the $1 million that she gave me? Do the right Christian thing. Okay. If you're a Christian man, give her back at least 10% so she could at least start her life. David's replied to Rick, don't be ridiculous. So Rick said, okay. Okay, so be it. Rick spent $100,000 on a negative ad campaign against David, basically to smear David's name, which is brilliant, fucking brilliant. If that's fine, he wants to blow that kind of money on David. It worked fucking brilliantly. I mean, look where David's at now. Rick, I mean, good job. Fuck, dude. I mean, to $100,000 on a negative ad campaign. Again, guys, this was told to me, and again, it worked brilliantly. Yeah, 100,000, 96,000, give or take, Cat Mom. Yeah, I'm not lying about that. He told me this shit. All the shit. There was some videos where Katie talks about the papers that there was negative money thrown around at David. Yeah, that shit's true. There is some truth to this, guys. There really is, and that's one of the truths to it. No bullshit. 100,000 just to smear David's name. Which, I mean, I'd put yourself in Rick's shoes. Wouldn't you be fucking pissed too? I would be fucking heated if my ex-wife that I just gave a fucking small fortune to went and just dumped it on some fucking sack of shit like David. Wouldn't you be pissed? I think Rick had every fucking right to do what he did. Private investigation, recall him a divorce case, find out where the money went. Fuck yeah. Yeah, the results are showing now. Yeah, absolutely. And Kevin, hopefully this David's case will set precedents, man. I hope so. It's, Catherine Walden, I don't like to think that because it's a fucking good possibility that he could be hurting people. I'm under the impression that Tony is now his new punching bag. 36 cheddar biscuits at Red Lobster. Shout out to David. Israel #1. Hey, David, the homie Israel #1 right here is writing a documentary about you. We're going to fucking air it on YouTube. We got your shit all in it, man. You're fucked. Louis Longoria, I don't think I'd want to, man. He's a scam. He does not fall under the clean hands doctrine in this. That's why I won't interview him, because his hands are fucking filthy, dude. So I won't interview Rick Frazier. I talked to him that one time. That was it. That was enough for me to evaluate who he was. Overall, again, nice guy. I don't think he would fucking lay a hand on his kids. But scam artist, fuck yeah. He ran a veteran's car scam, dude. And that's where it kind of fell apart for me. When I found out what he did and read the story about how he was fucking destroying documents and shit was settled out of court, he's just as guilty. I mean, around this case, like, I've looked into clean hands doctrine and tried to apply it to everybody. No, Rick Frazier on down, Debbie Frazier, David, they're all their hands are dirty. Hands are dirty. Yeah. I don't, Catherine, I don't think he'll fucking go as far as Jim Jones. Good possibility. I mean, he's got that 11-acre fucking ranch now. I mean, who knows what he's going to do? I hope not. Yeah, Pocket Watcher was watching a David Taylor documentary, his recent video. Well, Marlo, he just did another video on David about a week ago. And he tore apart his tax returns, man. It was bitching. Yeah, that guy's super smart, man. That accountant, man. He went in there and said, okay, and so 2017, what he said, guys, was 2017, he brought in over $4 million and gave back $73,000 to charitable contributions, but he spent almost $500,000 on office supplies and what was it, like another $500,000 on travel or food? I mean, David, you got that all backwards, dude. You should have been spending that other fucking $3.5 million on food and shit like that for the homeless instead of fucking yourself, dude. Yeah, if he did a Jim Jones, he'd be too much of a coward to die with everyone else. Peace streams, yeah. Yeah, Marlo, guy, I recommend you go over and check that guy's channel out, man. Brilliant guy. He's been going through and doing like all these PPP fraud, like talking about all these, because during the pandemic, guys, all these fucking fraud companies came up and they were getting like this free money. And now the banks are starting to audit them. And Pocket Watch, he goes on and he's like, they're going to start coming after this fraud. It's going to be a while, but they're going to come after him. And David got $30,000 worth of fucking money. And as far as I'm concerned, he spent it on his legal fees.
Let's see here.
Nah, hell no, Lewis. He gave back like 1.7% and like what was it, like $73,000 out of 4.5 million. Yeah, Catherine Walden. The night he did that live stream, I was fucking rolling. Yeah, it was great. It was one of the better comedy. Yeah, I recommend everybody go over and check that channel out and watch that. Because this guy is extremely smart. He's assertive. He's educated. Knows about tax law. You know. Yeah, Abby. Yep. I mean, 30,000 might not seem much. Thank you, Ramos. Check my PayPal. I'm sending. If you guys want them, let me know. I'm selling these. I would melt his belt buckle. What channel is this? This is Apostle David E. Taylor Full Frontal Exposure, Abby. Yeah, the fakes live stream, the $240 a month. Yeah, that's him trying to get. He's basically asking people to let him take out $240 a month from their fucking bank accounts, man. Oh, Abby, JP Pocket Watch. I'm sorry. Yeah, the accountant. Type in JP Pocket Watcher, Abby Vasquez. Let me see if I can post a link here. Give me a second. If anybody has that link for that video, could they post it for Abby? That'd be hard. Kevin, I wish, dude. Yeah, Clay, exactly. It's like being catfished. It's weird, right? And that's kind of, we're trying to raise awareness to this, is how, but David's MO is he scams mentally ill people. My boy is very reverent. You know, Artisan, they prey on the weak and vulnerable. That's my boy Dancy. Holy fucking shit. Okay, I was extremely interested in what kind of fucking drugs he was doing. That's what I was interested in. I'm not fucking stupid. Dude was high as a fucking kite, man. To be out there dancing and fucking doing the drive and shit while you're, yeah, me too, Peace Streets. I was fucking rolling. How could you, David, how could you display that kind of behavior, dude? That was just, yeah. He was so high. Fuck yes, he was, man. Guys, this is Q&A, and I feel like you guys are my subscribers. I should be open with you and let you know that I'm not perfect, that I have been on the substance abuse side of life. And David, you were fucking high as a kite, dude. His B-Day party, nasty. Was his cap pulled down over his eye? No, Clay, did you watch his last 7 nights, man? It was a fucking shit show, dude. It was ridiculous, man. It was horrible. He didn't wear a hat. He wore the same crusty ass fucking outfit for 7 days in a row because he got. Yes, Neo, what a lemon. Yeah. Yeah, they said they're gonna sell it. He's gonna, I'm gonna celebrate my birthday for the whole month now. Like, how much more fucking asshole can you be, David? Why don't you go out and help the fucking homeless or something, man? Go heal some sick people like you always say you do. I know, Clay Fanatic. I'm hoping that he does live shit again, because that's, yeah, 7 nights of comedy gold, man. It really is. No doubt. Start fake crying. Like somebody pushed him over. Come here, Marty. Get up here. Come on. where that's a movie waiting to happen. Oh, zip tie. Those are what he calls his prayer cloths. Like he prays over those and sends those to his fucking. Yeah, the crying is epic. Yeah, an angel pushed me. Yeah, in his defense, his mother. It probably took his mother a month to birth him. Yeah, so he claims. Cat Mom, David Taylor will never be seen in public. Their prayer class makes people pay for those because he's prayed over them. Yeah, and like they're probably fucking full of sweaty, salty, crusty stains too. I wouldn't want to buy one of those from him. That's nasty. Hey, bro, you officially have more views than Miracles in America on their lives. Fuck yeah. Fuck you, David. At Kevin, his rug is just wrong. Oh, his hairdo? Yeah, his hairdo. Nothing original. Yeah, it's all going to be reruns right now, guys. When his old channel got taken down, all his content got taken down. And whether or not they saved it, I don't know. I mean, they must have because they're starting to do, they're starting to do reruns of it all. So I'm guessing that they have taken, How do you hide a $100 bill from David? Put it in his Bible. Yes. Oh, dude, that's badass. Hell yeah. Hang on. It's fucking funny, Abby. True story, man. Put it in his Bible because we know that David doesn't read the Bible. I mean, if he's up on stage, I mean, he might read. Abby, you get the fucking joke of the night award, dude. Yeah, dude. I fucking bow, dude. Dude, that would be dope, Clay, to show up to his church. But, dude, you know what's weird, Clay? I found out that you have to give a fucking ID to get in that building, dude. They won't let you in without an ID, man. Yeah, dude, Abby, you get the fucking Joke of the Week award, man. Fuck yeah, dude. Dude. Yeah, dude, that was a fucking belly roll just now, dude. So, okay, Clay Fanatic Artist said, are you talking about actually going to the church and going to one of his meetings? Because you know what, dude, I don't think he's going to be doing anything from that church anymore. That's just my opinion. But I, could be wrong, guys. I would hope that he's, I don't know. I want him to stop. But the only way he's going to be stopped is by the law, the government. The government's got to stop him. Sit on the front row. Yeah, Yvette, you mean sit the only row? Oh, Yvette, how did your research come up? You said you did some research into David? No, I haven't talked to his ex-wife, Nia. No, he'll never be coming out from shut-in, guys. He's in hiding. He's in his little safe place. But the thing is, David, is I have your address, dude. I know what house you guys bought. I know where you are. I'm filing fraud reports against you. Can't hide from those. He'll come out from shut-in once he's fucking arrested. Dude, Kevin, he's probably here, dude. It wouldn't surprise me. Him or one of his cult cronies is here. No doubt. Dirty Birdie, he likes Ron Hubbard. He'll soon buy a yacht, start selling around. He is the Pope? Yeah, no, he's far from the fucking Pope. And Jake, answered your own question, brother. Be it to hide from being served. Gentlemen's Academy, go live with me. Email me, okay? My email's in the channel subscription, Gentlemen's Academy. Hit me up and we'll talk, okay? This is my first live event. I've never done this before, and it's kind of nice. Check, it should be in my channel description. Neck jiggles, David. Yeah, if you don't see it, let me know right now. I'll drop it in here. Yeah, Lord Pender. I wanted Lord Pender. Fucking what's up, dude? He said it's because God told him to. This is overwhelming. Thanks, Gentlemen's Academy. Yeah, and hey, dude, thank you for what you've been posting about the acts and all those fucking whack-ass words that they're interchanging to fucking sound smart, but they're really not. They're just completely fucking idiotic. Yeah, bitterness, Barbie, I agree 100%. Way more better than Zoom. Yeah. This interaction is really nice with everybody, you know? It really is. Yeah, no, we've been watching you, man. So thanks for coming here. And yeah, dude, I'll do a live stream with you. It's just a church of sway now. Yeah, Yvette Evans. It's all like pimp in the pulpit shit now. That's plain and simple, really. Billions. Israel number one. Can you be more Pacific? Sometimes I do, Luis Longoria. Yeah, sometimes I do. Nobody stopped me yet, though. I have another one that that I have that says, that's right, I said it. When I go on vacation, I'm going to take these 2 shirts to Cali, with me when I go, and I'm going to fucking sport these around and see what anybody says. I'm having one actually being made right now for a Wiccan goddess. It's a pink shirt. Watch out, buddy. That says, oh, guys, I don't like people looking at my shit. That's going to say false prophet. Quickly. Caucasians and overwhelming are my faves, probably. Mine's accurate, like accurate. Yeah, I'm going to. You know, and it would have surprised me if people. Again, nobody's ever stopped me, you know. But I'm sure now that with all the exposure that David's gotten, it won't be long until somebody says, "Where the fuck did you get that shirt?" Yeah, Kevin, I plan on it. The night David goes live, yeah, fuck yeah. That's my next goal. Clay Fanatic Artisan, yeah. Where's my boy at? Israel number one. My boy here is Israel number one. Can I go ahead and give a little background on you, brother? Spell it like this, accurate. AKKRT. Okay, so my boy here is Jewish, guys. Israel number one, and he will fucking shoot down every one of David's shit about David's secular fucking bullshit lies that he's telling. Okay, because my boy here, Jewish, reads the Torah. He can understand all the ancient Hebrew text. Okay, which is the ancient text, guys. And David is pulling from several ancient texts and just being a fucking sack of shit with it, trying to make it to fit his persona, his MO. The best of what's still around is proprietary. Dude, that would be fucking rad, Jake, right? Dude, they would be so pissed. That Clay Artisan, I don't want to reveal that tactic on here because I don't know if they're watching. For a minute, I thought they had an IP address blocker, but I don't know if they do or not. Okay, anyways, what Israel number one is saying, David is absolutely trying to be the Messiah. He is setting himself up to be the next Messiah. chewing on his lips. The best of what's still around. Hit that like. What's the best of what's still around? Oswald Bates in living color. That shows the shit, man. Knows all the original languages. I never heard of Jeff Durbin, Gentleman's Academy. If your IP gets blocked, let you know. I'll help you generate a new one. Okay. And see, I don't know if they're blocking my IP or just, I mean, they could because, yeah. Yeah, Israel #1. That shit that he says about, David going to heaven and that he sat in God's lap and fucking Jesus spanked him and all this other bullshit. My condolences for the horse he plans to ride on. Yeah, no shit, Clay Fanatic Artisan. Hell yeah. Gentleman's Academy, I won't tell you that here. That's something it's not that hard, but I don't want to tell I don't know if he's watching this and I don't. Yeah, block my IP from making comments. They just fucking block me and boot me. Apologia Studios Church. Okay, I'll check him out, Gentleman's Academy. Yeah, dude, he was on drugs that night, you guys, no doubt. Like that, David, there's people who have passed here, okay? You're on fucking drugs, dude. You might be hiding it from your fucking cult, and they might believe you, but I don't believe you one fucking bit. I'm sure nobody else here believes you either. Well, Gentleman's Academy, it's not face-to-face, it's now face-in-face. It's 3-dimensional. You didn't know that? Did you guys hear him fucking say he's going to download all this information to his brain? What the fuck? It's like, I'm going to download all this information. Yep, it's all face-in-face. We need to fill up their screens when they go live. Yes. What do you think of Joseph? He looks sincerely deceived, but I could be wrong. Clay Fanatic, he's the yes man, brother. That's all he does. He's the yes man in this. Gotcha, Abby. Okay. Catherine Walden, 5150. Oh, man. Imagine if every one of them on their Zoom screen was one of us. Oh, yeah, dude. Fuck. David's the next Assassin's Creed. He's coming straight from the face of God. What? Yeah, good point. Yeah, you guys are all on point tonight, man. Gentlemen's Academy, yeah, I'll do a live with you. Just let me know when. I'm going to start doing live 7 Central every night. That's kind of what the channel subscribers have kind of said. I asked the channel subscribers what time would be a good time, and they agreed 7 Central. 7 Central, Cat Mom. Going a little bit over tonight. I'm just trying to figure it out tonight and see how it works and see what time everybody kind of comes on at. Looks right around 7 o'clock. I'm down, Justin. No, 7 Central, Cat Mom. I'm Central. So if it's 7 Central, it'll be 8 Eastern. You're an hour ahead Eastern. It'll be 2 hours behind on West Coast. Yeah, Gentlemen's Academy. Only a few people know my name on here too. I don't share my name on the channel out here. There's some people that know my name off scene, but I don't share that here. Yeah, Lewis, thanks for being here, man. Love having you here. This shit is fun. Thanks, my man. Best fucking channel on YouTube. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, Liz Longoria. I like your videos that you put out too, man. When they come on, they're fucking badass, dude. Yeah, Clay Fanatic Artisan. This is a dude. We're a group from all over the fucking place, man, which is really cool. You know, there's people have called me from Australia. You know, I got a buddy over in Holland right now, Dice. He's running our Facebook page. Make sure you guys go ahead and follow that Facebook page too, okay? Because we do a lot of updates on there. These videos usually go up. Jake, yeah, hit that like and follow our Facebook. Yeah, Clay. I mean, it's awesome, man. It's Cribs for Christ. Dude. Holy fuck, man. Cribs for Christ. Gangster culinary school. Instead of was it Gangster's Paradise, it's gonna be Gangsters in Culinary School. Gangster is Culinary School Paradise. Oh man, David's gonna walk around fucking passing out free hamburgers. Dude, you guys are too much, man. Look, Gangster Culinary School. Dude, fucking class up, guys. You guys are the shit, man. With the residential crack house. You know, his brother was a chef, but he was on the street. Yeah, then David said during his fucking shit show night that he was like living on the streets and was a gangster and all this other shit. Right? Love to see David E. Taylor on Hell's Kitchen. So I would love to see Gordon Ramsay be like, "What are you fucking doing?" Fuck, man. David could fucking he burned a boiling pot of water, David. That's you can't even fucking fuck up a cup of coffee, man. Let's see. Onto his head in that gangster pic. That hat was photoshopped onto his head in that gangster pic he uses. Oh, that Kangol hat? No, that was a real hat. Yeah, Kevin, David wouldn't last 2 minutes in game. He wouldn't have lasted getting fucking jumped in, dude. He would have got his fucking ass beat and fucking ran home crying to his mom and dad. Ooh, that's a good idea, Yvette Evans. Plug his telephone number and let it dial and die. We'll keep the lines tied up and save others from squandering their savings homes. Yeah. Okay. Here it is. Gentlemen's Academy. Let's see here. It's that at gmail.com. I just put it in the chat. Imagine David walking in the nursing home and all the grandmas getting their purses. Hard luck. What if they all just started beating David with their purses once they found out he's a scam artist and they started chasing him out with their purses, beating him? Yeah. You know what I do, Kevin, when they call? I give them David's number. The scammers, I'm quite surprised that the scammers haven't really called me. And dude, I go off on these scammers. That's one of my favorite things to do. They don't like me, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure David's also got some stuff from Kenneth Copeland Ministries, too. Yeah, okay, Clay Fanatic Artisan, you're on point there. That's a good question, okay? David being black, okay? And this is not a racist thing. You guys, I'm not racist, okay? David's black. And for him being a black preacher, like having a white blonde is a status symbol for him. Plain and simple. That's it. It's a status. Like to see, like, so say like all these people, like he has all these lavish parties and he's got all these beautiful blonde women walking around. They're like, oh, dude, what the? you know. Jane Doe, I'm obsessed with watching interrogations and court trials. I almost died when someone's random comment on court TV channel for a high profile trial said better ask Michelle. Yeah. That's David has fucking made a lot of Michelle's famous. Why can they prosecute those scammers and not David? Catherine Walden, Clay Fanatic Artisan, thank you for understanding that, man. And it's a status symbol. It really is, man. And David's a fucking con artist. So for him being a scam artist piece of shit and have these blonde, beautiful women, it's definitely like, you know, it gives him some sort of credibility, I guess. You know, this is just the mentality of what I've learned from other people. You know, it's a status symbol. Yeah, blonde women being at the forefront. It's going to be that they're going to be his, like, they're going to be the face of the cult to sell his scam. Again, status symbol Louis Longoria to make so everybody thinks he's bigger than what he really is. Those jets, he didn't get those fucking jets. The channel followers on here, David, have come on here and have fucking put that scam to shame. You can't afford that jet. Like to even get a test flight on one of those, David, I mean, you couldn't afford it. Reciprocate. Gentlemen's Academy, you got my email, brother? Cat Mom. For Leaf, Gutter, Solar Energy, Car Warranty, Loan Refiles with David each other. Oh, that gives me a good idea. Yeah. Good idea. When you guys go to the mall, you know those little fucking things. Okay, first thing, I'll get to your question, Neo 111. I'll tell you. I recommend when you guys go to the mall, start filling out those little cards with David's information on them. Put Michelle and David's information and the fucking cult hotline number. Yeah, Marlo, the picture of the Rolls Royce was from the Middle East. No doubt. That was a dead fucking giveaway. I know. Yeah, a Gentleman's Academy. I know it's the same as a black dude having a white girlfriend. An honest black dude will admit that. So big question, which one of us is God going to kill first? Obviously, since I'm a Jew, I'm okay for now. My femurs might not be. It's really fucking funny, man. Neo 111, how did I come across David Taylor? The depositions like everybody else did. I don't know if there's thousands of people in this cult. We've only, the amount of people that have come out of this or have had their eyes open to this is, you know, I hope, well, I'm not sure. I think JMMI makes great Halloween costumes. Specifically, yeah. That's all right, Avi Vasquez. I'll probably be a victim right along with you too, man, because I'm a fucking, how did Israel put it? I'm a what'd you call me? A pagan, what do you call me? Israel number one. It was the most respectful way that anybody's, a pagan heathen bastard. Yeah, that's what I am. A pagan heathen bastard. Yeah, they use media to look bigger, artisan, no doubt, man. That's his whole, and that's how they operate. Yeah. So obviously, since you're agnostic and I'm a pagan heathen bastard, I'll probably be right along with you. Okay, the first one that David's gonna have God strike down. Okay. So there's like 14 people in his cult, including David. Yeah. Okay. Bitterness Barbie. Yeah. So the main people are David, Michelle, Joseph, Tony, Ashley, Steve, and probably the main concubines. Gentleman's Academy, here's my email. So David's going to have it's going to be a group within the group of the cult guys. Like David's going to have a real tight knit group. He's going to have his security guards, and he does have armed guards. It's not as big as people think. No. And again, Neo 111, the thing is that's what everybody wants. He wants everybody to think that he is bigger than what he actually is. I'm a Catholic, and I know David E. Taylor is the real Pope. Imagine there's like 20 people total in the cult plus a few guests now and then, and they all watch our documentary. Who's tone deaf worship? Who's the tone deaf worship leader? Catherine Walden, concubines. How can he find women dumber than he is? You know what? I don't know. Who's Rolls Royce and Run DMC Boys? That's great, man. Concubines. They are, man. They're all his concubines, guys. They are his concubines. Each one is going to serve him in a certain way. What way it is, I don't know. I would I would probably think that there's got to be some kind of cash transaction for any woman to even think about getting in bed with David in the first place. You know? Osmond Bramble, what's up, brother? Thanks for coming, man. Appreciate you. He meant the real poop. Yeah. The real poop. Yeah. Context for social media. Abby Vasquez. They have them do that. Check this out. I have an email here, and it's about, dude, some of the shit that these, I mean, man. They do. Like they have, okay, I have a document here, guys. And this is a daily Facebook summary. Check this out. This is a Facebook summary, okay? This is what David has his fucking cult members fill out every day, okay? It's got date of entry, name of JMMI staff member, email address of JMMI staff member, stats for your page, total friends, requests sent, messages sent, responses from page, contacts received. Let's see. Total calls from page. It's all a fucking scam. Total calls given, total calls taken. Team is bad, even though their church is really small. Yeah, Hobby, that's what here is that's why we got to bring them down on social media, guys, because that's where they operate, is social media. That's the only place we can fight them on, you know. When he does these little fucking whack ass crusades and shit, I mean, they have to do that every day. I think Terrence Howard could pull off David. Who's Terrence Howard? So yeah, Facebook summary, guys. They even have, you know, questionnaires in here where their cult cronies are supposed to ask if they have 401ks, precious metals, all kinds of shit. If they're a disabled veteran, if they receive a pension, you know. So David is definitely interested in your money. Terrence Howard could pull off David, yeah. I'll have to find out who that is. Not quite sure on that one. I'll have to see a picture of him. Oh, okay, yeah, from Iron Man. Okay. Jane Doe, you're disgusting. I don't ever want to watch him picture his feet being washed. It's like that picture of like that scene from Dumb and Dumber where they're like grinding his feet and they're like little fucking scraggly toenails that are all hooked over and shit. Thank you for that wonderful picture, Jane Doe. I'll be dreaming about that tonight when I go to sleep. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, I'm gonna want to. I heard his feet are nasty too, really. Like really nasty. Like just the fact that like you could see, Cat Mom, thank you. Yeah, I'm about to shut down here, guys. We'll give it a few more minutes, and you know, I think we did all right tonight, which is pretty good turnout. So thank you guys for being here in the first place. You know, that's the support enough. Again, this is where we got to fight David Taylor. yeah, Cat Mom, thank you. Thank you for being here again tonight. Appreciate your input. We'll see you tomorrow again, and have a good evening. So yeah, continue on. You know, if David's going to continue to operate on social media, this is where he's got to be. You know, this is. Fuck no, Vicky won't do an interview with me. Shit. Are you leaving too, Clay? Have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping in, boss. Appreciate you, man. The questions I would have for her, Elizabeth, I mean, I'm no superhero, man. It was me and Cat Mom were talking the other night. This is a civic obligation. This is a civic obligation. Why I got involved? What's your origin story? I saw the depositions, and it was weird. At the time, Gentlemen's Academy, I was kind of going through a real fucked up depression phase in my life, and I was watching those videos on the fucking daily, all fucking day, and I mean all fucking day, dude. From the time I woke up to the time I went to sleep for who fucking knows, man. What motivated me? I think what motivated me is to see him just sit there and fucking lie under oath, man. Lie under oath like he didn't know shit, you know. It was a complexity of issues, man, why I took this on. He copyrighted one of my other channels. I was extremely upset. That channel was doing actually quite well when it got taken down, and I almost didn't start another one, but I went about it this way instead of, putting out the videos how the other people are editing. I don't have editing skills. I figure the best way is to put my face out there and to blatantly fucking lie, you guys. That's the big one. If I fucking went in and lied under oath, I'd go to fucking jail, dude. No questions asked. I'd be held in fucking contempt right there on the spot. I would talk to the ex-wife or daughter. Neo 111, no. Hang on, David updated his LinkedIn. Oh shit, let's see what he did, Israel. David, see how fucking onto you we are, dude? You can't fuck with this, dude. We have eyes on you, dude. Let's see what David did on his LinkedIn. David, you can't fuck with this, dude. David E. Taylor, 2 connections. Global leader, best-selling author. What the fuck? Oh, man. You're so full of shit, David. Best-selling author. Get the fuck out of here. Read is about. In 2017, David E. Taylor was honored by the President of the United States of America as a recipient of the President's Lifetime Achievement Award. David, you probably paid for that fucking award yourself because you never got an award from anybody. This award is the highest in the land for volunteer service given by the President and government of the United States. The purpose of this award is to honor those who continually poured out thousands of hours of volunteer service in this country. Lifetime Achievement Award. This honor was bestowed upon David E. Taylor for his 26 years of volunteer service. He has continually fed the poor, provided clothing and necessities to struggling families. This is a fucking liar, dude. What a fucking sack of shit. Obama, President Obama, that is under his terms. Bitterness Barbie, hey, do me a favor. Will you email me real quick? Yeah, anyone can apply and apply for and receive that award. Yeah, that whole award of ceremony was fake as shit. Like this outreach includes massive 18-wheeler trucks to deliver food, a fucking cargo plane. David, you don't have a fucking cargo plane, dude. You're such a fucking liar. Medical treatment vans, you're fucking lying. Construction equipment to rebuild homes, you're a fucking liar, etc. This shit is edited so fucking poorly. Holy fucking shit, David. you'd be better off giving this to a fucking 5-year-old and having them edit your fucking LinkedIn page, dude. Holy shit. Work tirelessly to support and to see Israel blessed. Israel #1. Night Otar. Thanks, brother. Have a good night. Thank you, brother. Holy shit. Exaggerates the wife from the office. His ass is banned from Israel. Is he really? Okay. Why not Vicky? Assistant to the regional manager. David, I would check with the population authority before you try to go. Gentlemen's Academy, make sure you email me too. Let's see. Interview with Vicky. I just don't think she will, man. I'll tear her stories apart, man. Oh, nice. Israel #1. That's what we want to hear. I like knowing that people aren't saying nice things about David, especially over there. JMMI Cult Watch Peace Dreams. Yeah, Vicky would want money. She would want something out of it. That's the thing. And it's Vicky, for her, it's all about a transaction. Like something's always going to be a transaction with Vicky. Like she's going to want something out of it. I know people who donated money to help her book or the documentary and didn't get a fucking thing out of it. And here, Israel #1, Vicky is doing it fucking for free. And we have our own group that's going to do it for free. But you wanted something out of it. Yeah, fucking gold digger, 100%. Now she's running a fucking medication, fat burning medication scheme. My sister was going to donate to her documentary. That's how I got involved. Fuck yeah, did you stop her lies a bit? I hope you did. Thank you for sharing that with us. That's what we like to know. How does everybody get involved with this sack of shit? You know, everybody's got a different story to tell. Good. That's what we want to hear. A gentleman I spoke to over in Australia, he called, I spoke to him and he said his mother has been watching David for quite a while and super nice guy. And he was like, he told me, he was all, dude, keep going. He's all, we're watching you from here and we fucking love what you're doing. We love the whole group, what the whole group is doing. My initial response to him was, hey, don't let your mom give that fucking sack of shit any money. And he said, he's all, oh, don't worry. We watch her bank account real fucking close. So good job, guys, on that. If anybody has a family member that's even thinking about giving this sack of shit money, don't fucking let him do it, okay? He should be on the cover of Little Debbie's. Oh, man, I want a Rolls Royce. The suspense is killing me, Vet Evans. Yeah, the Rolls Royce is fake, guys. Hillbilly Cletus, that's fake. Rolls Royce, yeah. Yeah, that the whole G5 and him getting that big ass airplane. I mean, the operating cost on that, David, is just, dude, you can't afford that, man. I'm telling you. And your whole convoy of miracles is not happening either, David. That's just all a fucking. Yeah, he's gonna be pissed. He's gonna be pissed how active this chat is when he sees it. I'm sure he's watching it right now. Wouldn't fucking surprise me. I hope he is. I hope he is. I hope he watches every fucking second of it so he knows what we're saying about him. Convoy of miracles, yeah. Rob Parsley, okay. He's pretty well known. I'm surprised he's associates with David. Okay, so I'll look into Rod Parsley too. Marley, okay, get the fuck out of here, dude. That's just nasty. I'll check into Rod Parsley. Let me check that sack of shit out right now. David, I can't fucking believe you, dude. Let's see if he's up with David Taylor. No, nothing that associates him, Rod Parsley, with David Taylor that I see here. It's Cult Watch's videos. Yeah, it's Rebuking David, Peacemakers International. Yeah, he'll be able to clear. Staff is not in the spirit tonight. They don't have the right flow. Yeah, Clay, definitely. Add a link for sure. No doubt. Please do. Yeah, you guys, you can drop links in the chat anytime you want, guys. No doubt. Please do. The wicked demonic spirit. Very similar in their fraudulent ways. Yeah. Creflo Dollar's the same way. Benny Hinn, you know. Jane Doe, how'd you get caught up in this? Out there want anything to do with Taylor? Yeah, no, nobody wants anything to do with them. David wants to be on the news and shit. That's where he thinks he'll be the orange suit man. Run fast as you can because you'll soon be the orange suit man. David, I hope you wear fucking black and white stripes, man. Because you'll soon be the orange suit man. Yep. Why is the music so off key? Yeah, Kevin, Creflo's on the way down, no doubt, for sure. Yes, tried to beat. Yeah, we know that. Neo 111. Benny had never met with him. He tried to meet with him, his idol. Not anymore because the only one putting himself on even terms with God. Yeah, that's the thing. It's all these other preachers are seeing him putting himself on even terms with God and like, this guy's fucking full of shit. Yeah, David's going to be washing other inmates' underwear in the toilet. He's going to be wearing some fucking red lipstick Kool-Aid. We'll soon receive in Bubba's name. No doubt, man. Other inmates' underwear. It's so fucking dirty. And David, you are, man. You're gonna be somebody's jail bitch, dude. For sure. Yeah, Pastor Joseph does not wear royal ties, and neither does Pastor Steve. Tyrone is gonna write home to his mom. I finally met someone. Better call Tyrone. Dude, you guys are fucking too much. Sweat Factor Galore explains his need for yellow shirt and suit. Yeah, Yvette Evans. Keep the faith. Sweat Factor Galore. You guys want me to try and call him? Okay, hang on. I don't know if I can get through, man. These guys are fucking on to me, man. Let's see. Yeah. Clay. Oh, I guess I didn't want to answer my call. Yeah, he lived that thug life, hillbilly Cletus. He got in, man, remember? Fucking got jumped in, was fucking living that hardcore thug life and shit. He's never a gangster, man. I was trying to scene called Tyrone with you, Sugar. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. Yeah, David being a gangster, man, guys, that'll never has and never will happen. It's like he wants everybody to think he actually came over from this hardcore life to being a fucking priest and or a preacher or a prophet or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And he's neither. I could see David on to catch a predator in a freaking Thriller jacket, like a small like it's Thriller jacket that doesn't fit. David puts the gay and gangster. As I say, his webpage shows a man who he says was healed of COVID after his grandmother called the prayer line. Yeah, nah, that's full of shit. Stinky gangster in Benny Hinn's clothing. Yeah, see, and Catherine Walden, that's the shit that we need to report that David's calling, like having. I think that's what his channel was taken down for in the beginning, was that he was saying he could heal COVID. And a lot of these social media outlets through this were taking down those channels, fucking no questions asked, because, you know, the government was coming in and saying, what the fuck, you're allowing this kind of misinformation going on on your channels, you know, and you have all these fucking scam artists come on and try and say they're healing COVID with their fucking special powers by blowing on people and shit. You know, that shit ain't happening. I watched Full Deposition over and over. It's pure gold. I'm with my people here. Yeah, it's like we've all, you guys, we're all fucking children of David. Who do we report it to? Captain Walden, what do you report what to? Deposition. I've been reporting him to the IRS. I've actually been reporting him and Michelle to the IRS, Catherine Walden. I've been reporting him because he's committing fraud. That's why I reported him to the IRS. Good night, Yvette. His webpage BS. You can. I know you can report Catherine. I know you can report his YouTube channel directly to YouTube. That's where I've been reporting all his fucking lies to, because if again, that's where he's broadcasting his scam from. That's where it's got to be reported from. It's called a slow poke. Good click. I'll stop the documentary if you eat a corn dog on YouTube. Kevin, you know how many times I've done that, man. I've sent out so many invitations for them to come on here and set the record straight, but they won't do it. If Evan puts in, he could be gangster, and they're making everyone have the runs and clogging their toilets. Probably fucking poison them. Just to be close to you. Oh, Hillbilly Cletus. I love the way you sing, man. Let's see here. No one here has mentioned his Captain Crunch jacket. Yeah, we were talking about it earlier, Jane Doe. We were talking about how he fucking probably bought his costume from like some 70s. Oh, hello, Colt. Welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. We were talking about how he probably bought his smoker's jacket from some fucking like 80s thrift store. Yeah, when he cried, Israel, that shit was funny. Yeah, and he was like bending down. He was like, like all fucking crying for real. And then you can see that big ass bald spot in the back of your head. Catherine, I'll be out in California next week. I'm going up to Morro Bay camp. Cheers. Thanks for being here, Catherine. I can't wait to be out there on the fucking beach. Go doing some fishing too. Yeah, Clay Fanatic Artisan. It was. Could you imagine how nasty and crusty that jacket must have been from him just sweating in it that whole 7 days? He probably didn't get it cleaned, man. Probably just fucking threw it in the dryer. Yeah, it takes all the money and can't afford Rogaine. It looks like he got Rogaine, man. It really does. It looks like he finally got those hair implants and got his fucking fucked up hairline fixed. Yeah. Rogaine's expensive too, man. That shit ain't cheap, man. Shit's expensive. Very bad wig. It's like a bad wig made out of pubic hair. Like, do y'all ever see that episode of Jackass where they all shave their pubes? And then they made fucking what's his face shave it and put it on his face. Oh man. They made him like, remember they were doing the terrorist thing and they had next he'll be blonde. And you know, fucking bleach blonde hair. It's nasty. His hair has never changed in the back either. No. Yeah. I thought it looked like George Jefferson hair. And remember the Jeffersons? Yeah, you do. Jane Doe. Yeah, he had no idea, apparently, Clay Fanatic Artisan. He looked like the dad from the Jeffersons. The hair club glue on hair. You had me laughing so hard I couldn't find my bowl of ravioli. Salute. Moving on up to the east side. Dude. Oh my god. David, look at the comedy you fucking bring, man. This is too much. Oh man, David, this is this your hair, David, is the talk of the town, man. And if there's nothing to laugh about, we can always go back to your fucked up wig, dude. The hair probably cost him around $10K. You get a fucking fake hair piece of pubic hair. I mean, Rogaine's expensive. I know that for sure. It's not cheap. Yeah, Kevin, his hair piece is worse than people that use the spray on here. Yep. It's horrible. David, dude, you need it. And one night, guys, during his 7-night shit show, he was like, at one point, he was all checking his hair and shit. Like, his fucking had something to fucking, like he had something to check on. David, if you lost weight, you look like a black carrot top. It's real number one, too. You're my boy. Yeah. Tony, get these comments out of here. You're moving too slow. Yeah, and you guys, I'm under the impression that Tony is Elizabeth, you saw that? Yeah. You saw that one part where he was fucking checking on his fucking hair. It is fucked up. Yeah. Where are they going? Out. Yeah, apparently, because I don't know, David, he had like male pattern baldness or some shit. Like when you look at the deposition, it's almost like he's got lines through that bald spot, you know? Okay, Marley, out. You're kind of bugging me. Yeah, black carrot top and bulging eyes are making uncomfortable. Yeah. I'm on. I believe that David for sure has some kind of demon attached to him, and I'm not religious, guys, but I'm firm belief that there's good, there's evil, man, and David is definitely fucking evil, and he definitely has some sort of fucking evil entity attached to his fucking fat ass. Brogain, the glory is shining all over him. Yeah, Hillbilly. Did you see the video where they fucking had? They're like, carry the glory, and they fucking picked up David and carried him to the fucking back, man. They're like, carry the glory. Yeah, Elizabeth. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some kind of demon attached to him. Yeah, again, guys, good, evil, light, dark. There's two sides to everything. You're like, there's always two sides of the story. The porthole is gonna close. David's fucking porthole in his head. Joseph was trying to squeeze in and get a whiff. Yeah. Sociopath. Yeah. Peace dreams. Yeah. For sure. Definitely. David is sociopath. Absolutely. Yep. And it's like a sociopathic psychotic. I mean, David, you got some issues there, man. You should probably seek mental help. I'm telling you. To get in. Joseph was trying to squeeze in and get a whiff on him. Yeah. Yeah, the Apostolic Reformation. Clay Fanatic Artisan, Israel #1, knows all about that shit, man. Demon of unlimited breadsticks at the Olive Garden. Yeah. I know David likes those all-you-could-eat fucking buffets, But again, guys, David's not going to be caught out in the open. He won't be seen anywhere. The Nar is insane. Yeah, that narcissistic's insane. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the comments on David are just golden tonight. David, you can't fuck with this, man. Avi said earlier, how do you hide a $100 bill from David? Hide it in his Bible. That was the joke of the night, man. That was the shit. I don't know if Avi's in here still, but man, he came in here, had everybody rolling. Nar is a topic of the doc. Oh, okay. New Apostle Reformation is the topic of the doc. I'll bet Joseph could beat the stew out of David. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he could. Yeah, guys, there's a documentary coming out. Our boy Israel #1 is working on it right here. Yvette Evans, there was no forklift. It was all the fucking people. Yeah, and there's a video, Neo 111. There's a video, and the video when Michelle Conn was talking to him about getting that 15,000. It sounded like he was actually fucking rolling up a Jack in the Box bag, fucking that he just finished eating. Yeah, most of the big prophets belong to the New Apostolic Reformation. Yeah, documentary. That's what Vicky Yohe says too. Most of these big, New Apostolic Reformation. I wonder how many concubines he's going to see in. Elizabeth, I've heard that he's got several kids out of wedlock. Yeah, Neil, what's your background on this? Why don't you give us a little background on it? Because you've only been in the group for a little while. And you've kind of just been here recently. And I'm kind of curious what you know about this. Good night, Peace Dreams. Have a good evening. Thanks for being here, and thank you for your input always. It's always appreciated. You're always welcome here. We'll see you tomorrow at 7, okay? I'm just going to let it run until whenever, guys. I'm kind of having fun. So, Neo 111, what was your involvement? I remember you told me you had been there for some time, and okay, 14 years ago. No, I'm not asking you to give your identity. I don't want your identity. I never asked for that. I'm just curious what your involvement was. Kingdom of God's website keeps everyone who's a part of the ministry a secret, no background or information on them. All very strange, yeah. Yeah, Neil, we're glad you're out, man. No doubt, man. We're happy you're out. Did you ever see any kind of physical abuse going on while you're there? That's what David does. He uses everybody. That's part of his MO. He used Michelle for her talents, which is concubine talents. That's about it. That's why he's got Michelle. Yeah, bitterness, Barbie. See what I'm talking about? Yeah. He is definitely narcissistic, definitely abusive. I've had people tell me they saw the abuse. Michelle has to think for him. Yeah. Well, yeah, we know he goes church to church doing this. That's his whole MO. That's how he does this. Yep, backfired on Vicky. Yeah, heard some of the churches were good. Yeah, that's the thing, the government's not doing anything about it. They're just letting these fucking prosperity ministers run rampant in America. And the thing is people from over in the UK specifically says, dude, we don't fucking get it. Like if David was here in our country, you would have been fucking thrown in jail already, David. You would have been thrown in jail for doing what you're doing. Yeah, Kevin, when David got a hold of Vicky, you fucked yourself over on that one as far as we're concerned here. Once David got a hold of you, it was all downhill from there. Nah, Marlo, I don't think the Korean church is still fuck with David. Okay, Elizabeth, so you're from Australia, I'm guessing. Yeah, and that's what I've heard. I've talked to people in Australia, and they say these groups don't gain as much ground is because it's like, I don't know, maybe just Americans are dumber. I don't know. Yeah, the people that know about David are from Australia or have been in his ministry or cult are from Australia. Yeah, Lewis, he does. He speaks the same tongues over and over. Like it's like he's practiced those same sayings over and over. Yeah, you guys haven't been conditioned to it as much. Maybe it's because of the fact that you're an island, Elizabeth. I'm just guessing. And the fact that you guys just won't allow that kind of bullshit to go on in your country like we do in America. They say the quickest way to get rich in America is to become a church. That's because he's special, Lewis. Yeah. He's special. Yeah. And that's cool, and that's a what up on your guys' country because, it's Elizabeth, you don't have people like fucking fat ass David leeching off the system. And that's what he's been doing is leeching off the system. That's why we've been starting to file. I have a TikTok actually, but I don't know. I don't really use TikTok, man. I don't even know. I wouldn't even know how to do a TikTok on this. David's limited as it is. You can't expect him to be fluent in tongue. Yeah, he's full of shit. That was also somebody asked earlier, Neo 111. That was where I also got caught up in David's shit when he started speaking that fucking gibberish tongue bullshit. I was like, what the fuck? Neo 111. Is he still talking about that Pakistan? I don't think he's gonna fucking do that. Lies a bit. Total nuclear meltdown. Yeah, Kevin. Yep. Okay. Yeah. He will try for Pakistan because they look easy to prey on. Yeah, they'll fucking kick his ass out. What's a good idea, Marlo? You think Joseph is really slow? Yeah, Marlo. I think that's Harry Wigmore. That's why I put him in timeout. I'm about to block him from the channel. I'm pretty sure that's Harry Wigmore. I'm like 95%. Let's see. Do it quickly when you're sleeping with Michelle. Thanks for sharing a bit of your background. Michelle probably said that too. He's in on it. He's going to try and pull a Pope. Yeah, me too, Marlo. I've had a bad vibe about that guy for a little while, actually. Pretty sure it was Harry Wigmore. Just the way he was talking, that guy's been fucking throwing me red flags fucking for a few weeks, actually. I was just waiting to see how he interacted with the group and the way he talked, and I'm pretty sure it's him. Yeah, Yvette, that's why I don't want to do TikTok. I don't have the I don't have the attention span of a goldfish, basically. That's why I can't do TikTok. Yeah, Israel number one. Harry Wigmore was this other fucking creeped out fucking weirdo, man. That dude, he was sending Cult Watch fucking like porn videos off fucking Pornhub saying that, yeah, Brian Grover, I don't know if he's in here. Harry Wigmore, Israel number one, or Abby, he was this guy. He actually worked for David's fucking cult. And the thing is I spoke to Harry Wigmore, and he's a fucking weirdo, just like David, dude. He's a fucking weird looking, just old crusty grandpa looking bastard, dude. And dude, when red flags go up in this group with people, it's usually because it's somebody fucking in here trying to get information. And I'm pretty sure that was Harry Wigmore because his channel's pretty new. He won't give up his identity or anything like that. Saying he was with David for so long, and the fact that he's been out for 14 years, you know, I don't know. Just a big red flag for me. Yeah, Israel number one. That's the thing. That's the thing. And if it was Harry Wigmore, you know, fucking, he can't. I'm telling you, they can't fuck with this. Yeah, he was the worst. Colt Watch. Fuck yeah. He's a crusty looking fucking decrepit old man. He called the cops on me apparently because he said I assaulted him. I've never even been to his fucking state except for when I did military service back in fucking like 2000. Okay. Even then I fucking didn't know who the fuck he was. So Harry said he was going to call the cops on me and Colt Watch for what the fuck ever reason. I don't know. Well, he can't because he doesn't have shit on us. So he still is the worst, Colt Watch. He still is the fucking worst of them all. He really is. For him to send you videos like that, fucking porn videos, and say it was David having group sex, that shit's fucking weird, Harry. Yep, Elizabeth, he absolutely was. That's why I kicked him to the curb, because he started talking astral projection to me and shit. And I was all, dude, you're full of shit, man. It doesn't happen. And then I have emails, me and Colt Watch both have emails from him talking about him being a fucking prophet and an apostle and that he's above everyone. You know, and I think he could be too. And yeah, the email, my initial interaction with him, Elizabeth, was fucking far out. I had one, maybe two interactions with him. And when that girl went missing, he tried emailing me talking about this stuff. And I told him, I was like, I thought I fucking told you not to email me. Don't ever contact me, anything me. And he's still in the back burner, you know. I'm pretty sure he's still working for David. We all think we think he could be. Yeah, Dave, Kevin, you're right on. Your disclaimers before videos is really wise. Which videos? What, that David's a piece of shit? Yeah, that's a true story. David is a piece of shit. Okay, so Israel number one. Okay, just check his Facebook. Harry Wigmore is now trying to do the same shit that I'm doing. Doing an update on the court proceedings, which I've already done. Defendant's motion for partial judgment. That Harry doesn't know what the fuck he has. He's full of shit. Yeah, Harry Wigmore. There is another court case though. Yeah, my content's protected. Nobody can fucking take this content down because it's my fucking face. So, yeah. He told me I had sword fights with David at night. Yeah, astral projected sword fights too. Colt Watch. Another lady I spoke to in this said that she had been astrally projected, assaulted by David. Let's see. Yeah, dude. Harry Wigmore has told me some weird fucking shit. There is another court case in December. That's when it's going. So he's starting his own anti-cult thing. Yeah. They never admitted to fucking guilt, Harry. They never admitted to guilt. It's a partial judgment. This is something for the special master to determine. They haven't admitted to shit. David's not going to fucking admit to guilt. Yeah, I'm sure his fucking breath assaulted her. Fucking probably melted her fucking skin off her face. Like, I can't even imagine what his fucking breath smells like, man. I wouldn't want that sack of shit blown on me. Assaulted her, yeah. So yeah, if people come on here like that, like I'm pretty sure that was Harry Wigmore, guys. It wouldn't surprise me, not one bit. And again, I'm surprised that David's still not in here, or one of his little cult cronies watching everything we're saying and watching this fucking chat just go off about how fucking idiotic he is and how much shit we know about you, David. Holy fucking shit. Harry Wigmore? Some lady's calling you Papa. Harry C. Wigmore the third. Papa, continue with your work. You're always in my prayers. Oh, man. I don't 111. It's kind of scary, man. I have to be real careful here. I don't know that. And just your behavior, it's a red flag for me. It's not that you offended me. You didn't offend me. It's just when there's red flags that go up here because of what we're dealing with, I'm quick to snuff that shit out, man. I'm not going to I won't deal with, I get you not wanting to divulge your identity, and that's cool. That's why we have screen names here. All I was asking for is just, what you know about it, I never said you weren't telling me the truth. I never said that. I never said you weren't telling me the truth. I just said I had to fucking confirm some things. I don't know who you are. You're being kind of like evasive when I ask certain things, and given David's behavior, I don't put anything past him. Yeah, I'm all about hearing him out, Israel, for number one, for sure. But you understand where I'm coming from, Neo 111, because I fucking put my face out here like this is why I fucking question people, okay? Yeah, Israel, take over the chat. I'm going to go get some more drink. I'll be right back. That's how my David, your friend, my dad and mom got involved. Oh, Jake, it's 30 years in the Navy, man. Thanks for your service, dude. I'm Army 82nd. I was out of Fort Bragg. Thanks for your service, dude. Appreciate it. My boy Israel #1 here. Dude, there's a lot of military guys in this group, too. We have one that's still an active member that's following. 12 years Army. I did 6 years active duty, 5.5, 5 years. Right on, Kevin. That's good, man. Right on, Jake. That's bad, dude. This is so fucking cool, man. Are you still active, Kevin? Thanks for the support, Marlo. That's what I'm curious about. How did you have a connection to Betty Hinn, Neo 111? Oh, your son just got back from Korea, Kevin. Okay. How was David expecting you, Neo 111, to introduce him to Benny Hinn? I mean, if you were just playing music, was David expecting you to make that initial? I mean, if you were just playing music, how was David expecting you to get him close to Benny Hinn? I mean, Benny Hinn, I mean, you're not going to get close to that guy. I mean, you can't even get close to his fucking airplane when it's parked on the fucking runway. So he was just under the assumption that you were just going to introduce him to Benny Hinn. Yeah, Astral Catamount Mom. Hey, how you doing? Nice to have you here. But yeah, the astral projection is witchcraft. Yeah, it's like spiritual fucking like witch, dark magic, and voodoo shit. Yeah. And that's what people are claiming happened to them from these people is they're actually projected, fucking assaulted and shit. Yeah, his idol Benny. Yep. He uses the same words as Liz Longoria. Just because I want to play at Benny Hinn's Brothers Church in Vancouver, Henry Hinn. David is a user. Yep. We know that. No doubt about that. They also believe in standing over graves of dead saints. Yeah, Catamount Mom. It's Healing Evangelist. He copies a lot of her speech. Yep. Yep. What instrument did you play, Neo 111? Mm-hmm. Okay, let me go ahead and hide him from the channel. Sorry. I'm pretty sure that guy was fucking lying. I don't believe him. Why does David Taylor have a following in Korea? That's because to make the best of what's still around is that's where he runs part of his scam, because he has people there that, you know, I have a list, guys. I have a list of people just from Florida that are, you know, possible donors, possible people that he scammed money from. Yeah, no, you guys, that's why you guys are so fucking awesome, man, because can't fuck with this, man. Public service announcement: lying is a sin. Yep. Bye, Neo 111. You're kicked from the channel. Pretty sure that was Harry. I don't know, though. I can't see him. Elizabeth, Catamount Mom. Healing Vandals, he copies a lot of her. Yeah, all the mannerisms. It's like they all pull books. They all pull the same place from everybody's book. Yeah, Kevin, that guy was from David's group. No doubt. For sure. Like, that's the thing. He couldn't verify shit. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't verify anything. It was just rambling fucking nonsense. I hope he was from David's group and he saw everything we were fucking saying about him and David. That's the type that, again, I can't put anything past David because of shit like this, you know? Yeah, start subtle. Yeah. Absolutely. The spirit of the great people learn that's the spiritual and not religious beliefs. Yeah. Yep. Elizabeth, yeah, we get that. But again, I'm not going to deal with misinformation in here. I can't because my channel is based solely off of fact given. And I'm sure he was damaged by the cult that he was in, but it's been 14 years. You know, he shouldn't have shit to worry about with David. I mean, you know, we have Shayla Hudson just came out, a couple years ago, and she already put her face out on social media. You know, the more people that put their face out on social media against David, it gives you a face. This is a dangerous group. A lot of these people God are working are witches and warlocks. Catamount Mom. I'm not religious, but I definitely know there's fucking something definitely evil going on with David. This is definitely, this is the fucking evil. This is definitely the darkness of evil. And David, yeah, he's the fucking, David is a fucking demon as far as I'm concerned. And back to Israeli, number one, what he was saying, this is a dangerous group, not in the sense that we're going to hurt somebody, but we're in a dangerous group in the fact that this group is fucking smart. Our brain powers combined will fucking melt David's fucking head. Yeah, drugs and greedy. Yeah, he's Kevin. We know David. David, we know you're on drugs, man. You can't lie to us. You can't lie to us about that. We know you're doing drugs, okay? Oh yeah, David's group is dangerous. Yeah, David's group is dangerous. So is ours in a sense. We're not going to hurt anybody, but dude, we're fucking smart and we're going to bring David down. I know, but David's a sack of shit. He's not going to do anything about this. He can't stop He can't stop this like this onward effect of what's happening with the downfall of his fucking cult. Yeah, they're not in any real danger. David, JMMI are harassers, but they're not in any real danger. No. Would David ever do anything to hurt anybody? No. He'd send somebody else to do it, like a fucking Charles Manson wannabe. David, full frontal exposure. Yeah, Neo 111. You want your story out? Let us know. But I can't sit here and, you know, nothing being said here is not true or based on fact. Yeah, it's like this all has to be facts here, guys. I mean, we can't. Yeah, he could sit on someone that would be dangerous. I wouldn't want David sitting on me, though. That's the thing. He'd probably fucking smelling and sweaty, dude. Jane Dill, those are my moderators. A lot of those people have been here, and I have their trust, and they have my trust, and vice versa. That's why they have wrenches. I've been watching you, though. They found her. Make the best of what's still around. They found her. The influence was there from the cult. Catamount Mom, apparently he did. After his son came out, or his brother or some shit, and called his fucking dad out for being a piece of shit and preaching the fucking wrong word, you know? But yeah, apparently. And then David came out and gave Benny Hinn shit about, you know, renouncing the prosperity ministries and shit like that. And David came out and called Benny Hinn out like he was wrong for renouncing that, the $1,000 seed, because that just put a fucking big wrench in David's program. Yeah, then he was back at it 3 months again. Yeah, 3 months later, he's out there fucking begging for money. And Benny Hinn looks like it right now, man. I saw a video of him recently, and he looks fucking old and fucking decrepit. Like, that guy is gonna die a fucking just a worthless piece of shit. He really is. He's done nothing but fucking leech off the system. Yeah, Clay Artisan. Yeah, Benny Hinn's cousin said something about him. That's where this all kind of fucking went into a snowball effect for David. Yeah, his fucking playbook was given up by his teacher. David was never taught by Benny Hinn, though. That's the thing. He's repenting before it's too late. Yeah. Benny Hinn, Benny's Hinn, yeah. David needs Benny's come over. Clay fanatic, dude. You're fucking awesome, man. Yeah, Benny Hinn's got a better come over than David. What was I going at? But yeah, David came out shortly after that and just started bitching about how Benny Hinn, you know, renounced the seed faith, and you know that fucked David's show off big time. Yeah, he's the afterbirth. David, you're the fucking anal afterbirth of Benny Hinn, dude. That's all you are. David, fucking Benny Hinn, like bent over, you just fucking kind of ooze out of his butthole, dude. No, they've never met Elizabeth. Never. Benny Hinn doesn't even know who the fuck David Taylor is. I'm sure he's heard his name, but he's never fucking shook David Taylor's hand. That's for sure. That's all a lie by David. Again, to beef himself up into what he really isn't. You know, he wants to be associated with all these big prosperity ministers, but he's not. He's just, his whole life has been a scam from day one. From the time he was fucking born, his fucking birth was a scam. David, I'll give you 20 grand if you eat a corn dog out of Joseph's hand. David, I'll take my channel down if you eat a corn dog out of Joseph's hands live. Yeah, Kevin, his whole life has been a lie, man. And the thing is now that these court cases are starting to snowball, like Harold Lewis's case is snowballing on him, and the fact that he's probably now going to have to file bankruptcy against JMMI because of this case. He's already bankrupted one, the Resurrection Media Ministries, prior to JMMI. You know, so these cases are going to start snowballing on him big time. And he's going to have to go to court. He's going to have to answer for these questions, no doubt. Yeah, in one bite. Eat the fucking corn dog in one bite. Yeah. But before he eats the corn dog, he's got to put mustard and ketchup all over it and just fucking rub it all over David's face. Like, yeah, take it, big boy, and just fucking stick it in his mouth. And he's got to like suck the corn dog off the stick. Fucked up. Oh man. Man, there have been some fucking funny fucking jokes on here tonight, man. Yeah, man, that was fucking awesome. Could you imagine if anybody saw the David Hasselhoff video of him eating a cheeseburger? What if that video was David fucking drunk eating a cheeseburger on the floor? That'd be fucking horrible. David Hasselhoff was all drunk on the fucking floor eating that cheeseburger. That was David. Yeah, that would have been the shit, right? Or like even better, like a plate of fucking like hot wings. Some fucking like smothered fucking. He's in fitness protection program. Abi Vasquez. Dude. Oh, that's fucked up. Up in the depositions of the married couple, the lady who was broke. Okay, Catamount Mom. Yeah, okay, so she's still, I've spoken to her actually on the call. I get a hold every so often when I get a hold of her on the phone, I talk to her. And there's a couple videos I think I have of me actually talking to Debbie. Yeah, Elizabeth, she's still broke, still in the cult. So is her daughter. I was saying earlier that I had spoke to Rick Fraser, Catamount Mom, and you know, I was telling the group some things that me and Rick Fraser talked about. Yeah, anybody that ends up in this cult, is going to end up broke. Maybe homeless. I'm creating a poll, you guys. You're going to end up broke, homeless, tired, hungry, you know. That's about it with David. Yeah, Catamount Mom, that's what's going to happen. David is going to manipulate these people and just manipulate them out of money and take everything they're worth. And that'll be it. That's the end of the story. That's all it is. Either she's really blinded, or again, the Stockholm Syndrome thing, you know, is that part of it. Thanks, Lewis. Have a good time, man. Thanks for having me here. Thanks for being here, and have a good night, brother. Thanks again. He's got such a hold over them, he could take their last arm. Yeah, and they thank him for it. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Elizabeth. That's exactly what will happen. It's almost like he promises them a get rich quick scheme with his fucking cult, and then it's just he breaks them financially. 100%. Elizabeth, that's ultimately what Debbie was hoping to get out of this, was a fucking quick payday, most likely. You know? He already is. There's one on A&E. No, Catamount Mom. He has a new mansion now. It's 18205 Hager Lane. It's a fucking nice mansion. No, he's not in the residential center. He's been evicted from there, guys. He's fighting a court battle against the owner of that house. That's where he's at. He's fighting a court battle. He has been since for fucking 4 years. Catamount Mom, the new address, I'll post it. I recommend you go look at the house that David bought with his donor's money. And it was paid cash to you, okay? 1.45 million cash. Nice house. It's a fucking really nice house. Yeah, have a good day, Elizabeth. It's nighttime here. It's almost 10 p.m. here. But have a good day. Thanks for being here, and thank you for your insight. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to share and like and subscribe too. Yeah, Catamount Mom. The house they're living in now is fucking fat. So nice. Really is. It's almost disgusting. It's disgusting to see that they can get away with this. And the fact that I know for a fact, I take it kind of offense. Abusing the elderly, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, guys, I think I'll go ahead. It's been fucking totally awesome, informative on all parts. So, D-Jack. Yeah. It's cutting out. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it out for tonight, guys. We're going on 3 hours almost, man. And I'm getting kind of tired. But we'll do another session tomorrow, and I'll try and keep it down to an hour, okay? That way it's like we're not carrying on for the night. But yeah, Clay Fanatic Artisan, thank you for being here tonight, man. Israel #1, you my boy. I'll be in touch with you. And yeah, it's been good, y'all. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending the time here tonight in the group. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Y'all have a good night. Thank you. David E. Taylor, you know what you are? You're a piece of shit.